Uh, yeah, you decide.
Yeah, it would be good because I already let my neighbors know that I have a lesson and which time and everything.
Okay, okay. So you want to play the both? Well, actually, I don't know. They told me that it's like a half an hour masterclass, so I don't think we have time maybe to play both. You can decide one.
The D minor. Let's do that.
Okay.
The 213. K
Yeah.
213. Yeah.
Beautiful, really beautiful. Just a very, very few things I just wanted to comment to here because you are really doing it fantastic, really, really very nice. I just few things that I want to comment to know if you do it because you want to do it like this or just because you don't realize that you do it. But beautifully, really, the way you have you let the melody and how you make the direction of the phrase really very beautiful, and the tempo I like it very much. Just sometimes I have the feeling that you run a little bit. It's true that when we have the direction of the phrase, of course we need to give direction, and in a way we with this direction we run a little bit, but we need to run but into the tempo, you know. And sometimes I have the feeling that is maybe a little bit too much. And now you will play it again, and then I will tell you exactly where. And also, I want to commend you so little things about one syncopas that we have in both parts of the sonata. That I have the feeling that you are much aware what is happening in the melody, but on the basis, sometimes you need to take care also to make the right articulation as well. Okay, and we will speak a little bit about the articulation of the piece as well. Okay. So if you want, you can start again, and then I will stop you again. Okay? Just one question. This apoyatura that we have here, you make like the half of the bar, no? I mean,
Yes.
okay. Just did you consider maybe to do it a little bit shorter, maybe? Or why is the reason you do it like this? Because it's just written like this, or because you like it?
Because it's written, yeah.
Yeah, but just think about if we should really give the half of the value of the note, or maybe to do it a little bit before. Tita 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 or do, but just maybe it's just the way to do it, that it doesn't have to sound like is how to explain. If you want to do really the half of the value of the note, you need the resolution, right? It's do, re, okay? So, but we need to listen. The thing is that it's something, maybe it's because the recording, but it's something like two different notes. It's not really it's sounding a little bit like two different notes, and not you not doing properly the resolution. So. Oh. But it's sounding a little bit like to. So if you want to, we need to listen that it's a resolution. You know, so maybe it's not a matter to do it earlier. Maybe it's a matter to make well the resolution. So can you try again? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if actually lessons online sometimes we cannot really see this kind of small details because the sound maybe is not the best. But I listen, at least. I don't. You have to tell me if you do it like this. But I think that you are making do re pretty much the same sound, and we need da, da. Re is less than do, right?
I hear it, yeah.
Exactly. This was much better. Okay. Yeah, because otherwise we listen. This is something about the direction of the phrase that I wanted to tell you. Now you were controlling much better the tempo that at the beginning. It's normal. The first time we are more emotional, and sometimes we run a little bit more. And second time we control a little bit better our emotions. So now it was much better. Speaking about the control of the tempo, but don't forget never the direction of the phrase. So don't give the same strength or to all the notes. They need to flow. They need to have this direction. And exactly here in this moment, it was important also to do this resolution. Okay, let's go on. Okay, and this, I know that it's written like this, ten, do, ti, ti, do. But I am the opinion that when we have this kind of passages, pim, pi, pa, pam, pam, it's good to make not punteado, but a little bit faster the two semiquavers, you say in English, semicorcheras. So it's not that it should be ti ta ti ta ti ta ti ta tam pam pa pam. This is not, because this is too much punteado. But if we give the tempo that it's exactly written like this, ti ta ti ta ti ta ti ta tam pa pa pam pam, it's much less activity than if we make ti ta ti ta ti ta 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 tam pi pa pam pam. It's like do si si do, and the do and si, these two semiquavers, to do it a little bit later. You understand what I want to say? And the same, ti ta ti ta ti ta 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 tam. If we make pi pa 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 pam, it's a little bit maybe too much for the beginning. So, we arrive here, right? So another thing that now comes to my head, sometimes it's good to use, not in every place, to make this little arpeggiato, no? Decide to, if we make the two notes together, or how you do it? You do it together, right?
I think, yeah. But sometimes not each one. I don't.
Not each one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, I think that's right. You don't do each one because depends where are we going harmonically. We will need to take a little bit more time or less time. But I think that here we are finishing the first rhythmical part. Let's say, no, tira tita tira tata. I don't think that this re, it should sound that forte. How do you see this passage?
I don't know how it sounded, but I usually try to play this one like mezzo piano, then the next bar a bit stronger, and then strong as the bar after that. So.
Yeah, but I mean the beginning of that bar. The beginning, re si sol fa re si sol. You see the re like very strong, or you see it less strong and with the direction to
Not very strong. No.
not very strong. Okay, yeah, because I also see it like this because we are finishing this part, right? And we have to arrive here, right? It's true that it's not really much piano neither, because otherwise is losing the beginning of this change that we have here. But I think maybe it was a little bit too hard, this re, when you were playing at the beginning. Maybe if we can think about if we make together the two notes or little arpeggio with these two notes. You know that we have different kind of arpeggios. I mean, the speed of the arpeggio, we can change it, no? So if we want to give more softness, for example, we do the arpeggio a little bit slower. But when we want to give a little bit more power, a little bit more activity, then we do it or together or with a faster arpeggio. Now here we need to make an arpeggio with two notes, so there is not much to do, no? I mean, like when we have more notes, no, that we can play a little bit more with the tempo. But with these two notes, I think it's good to think if we don't want to do it that strong, maybe we could think to introduce a little bit this small arpeggio between these two notes, or together. But if you do it together, this is actually, both are fine. It's a matter of taste, but I think it's good to think about this to know why we are doing this passage like this. But absolutely, well, I think that it's important that we need to give the direction until here. Until here, right? Okay, let's try. What? Okay, you mix it here to have it a little bit longer. Okay. Maybe too fast now. This was maybe, yeah, for example. And now was much beautiful. I like it very much how you fell down to that note. But just take care. I know that it's not punteado, tempo, pi, pi, po, but it's not tem, pa, pa, pam. It's not that slow. You have to think it a little bit. Tempo, pi, pi, po. Do, di, di, do. Perfect. One small thing, just one small thing. The last note of each bar that you were playing now, do, di, di, do, here, the resolution here. Take care to don't short it too fast. Because we always have to think that the end of the phrases, not only here, in every style, in every piece, when we finish a phrase, we should be always elegant. I know that sometimes when we are finishing one phrase, we are thinking already on the beginning of the next one because we have a change or whatever, but we can't forget to finish the phrase properly. And maybe with introducing a little bit of vibrato as well, maybe sometimes it could be nice to do it as well. And in this case, well, and then you play here?
Yeah.
Okay. Even if you stop the sound, because of course, if we don't stop the sound, it means that we need to do a glissando until the next note, and we don't want this, right? We need to stop. But one thing is, when we stop like this, you see, this was too much. You listen something legato on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can listen as well. So, how is this? Whatever it comes. This is one thing, and another thing is we stop everything. And then we go fast here. If you don't stop the bass, it's good, because then you have this feeling of you making more legato.
Yeah.
So it's good to don't stop the bass. And then when you play already here, then you stop the bass after. Okay? Yeah. And this re do si si do, same. I need to listen more this resolution. Tre po pi pi pum.
Okay. Yeah.
This is very important in this kind of sonatas. These resolutions, actually, this sonata is have another character than other sonatas, that they are more like toccata, or like the number 491, that is more tram tram. It's different activity. Is another thing. This is it's more softer. So we can introduce a little bit more this kind of cantabiles that are, let's call them, they are a little bit more romantic, but not romantic style, but more soft, that probably in the other sonata then we can't include because have another character. Okay?
Yeah.
But here it's possible to do it. Okay, let's go on. Beautiful. Okay, just now was I listen it much better, but now this part that we have this syncope all the time. There is a moment on the bass that I listen like little cut. Yeah, maybe.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to find a way to don't listen this cut. Okay, so if you tell me which fingers you do.
I do and then 2 1 and then.
So you do like this. Okay, so we need to find maybe. Well, the cable now it's, wait, just 1 second. Because it's touching the strings. Okay, so no. Yeah, it's difficult. We need to find a way to make a little bit more legato there. this I don't like. Just 1 second, I will try to find. Well, this is a little bit difficult. This is a little bit difficult. It's difficult for you,
Yes.
no? Well, this is another possibility. It's a little bit. Well, the first possibility is to maintain your fingerings, but letting the notes a little bit longer. So. But it's difficult to listen. You need to really put very much attention on the melody in order that we don't listen much this cut. Okay, so. Whatever it is, or we can do and find a solution, maybe something like so you see, to play with this part of the finger. I don't know if this would work. This is something that maybe you should try to practice. Maybe it could work. So it would be something like that. You see? And then like this, we don't have this cut there. And actually it's a part that it's not really fast because it's maximum. Of course, in this case, you need to have the hand in a way that the first. Did you see it well? Sorry, I don't know if the camera was. Did you see it well? Yes. You need to have the finger, the first one, in a way that you can play the fa with. Somewhere here depends your finger. You will use one part or another one, but it's actually to play a little bit like this. It's like, you know, when sometimes we use the second for two strings, or you know, these special things that we do sometimes. So probably here we can try. You can try to do something like that in order to listen a little bit more legato. This. Yeah. Try, just try. Okay, yeah, but almost, but yeah, I get it, yeah. But this note should stay. So we keep the sol. But just look, if the hand is too much this way, then you don't have too much space for here. So the hand should be a little bit more out. So we need to have more space in here. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see it well like this. So if we have the hand more this way, so then we don't have too much space here to put really well the fingers. So we need to have the hand a little bit more with more space here. But as I tell you, it depends of your hand, of your position. You will find for you will be one position maybe more comfortable than another one. Okay, so but just try.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a possibility to, so because it's a pity, because it's really, you're doing very nice legato with all the voices and everything, and exactly in this moment, which it's boop, boop, bop, boop, bop, bop. And that with to listen this cut there, it's like pity. Okay, we need to rub. What means rub? We okay, that we have. We need to. Okay, okay. Sorry.
No problem.
Well, actually, basically, you know that exactly the same from the first sonata. The first part is exactly the same. The second part is exactly the same. But basically, what I wanted to talk with you is, so all these things that we speak here, you should look also for the rest of the sonata. Taking care the end of the phrases. Take care to don't run much when you have this falling down of the tira tita tita ta ta tam. And important, really very important, the direction of the phrases. And on the second part, on the second part, when we have again this part from try to find also maybe a fingerings that it doesn't make you cut the bass there also.
Yeah.
And well, I would love to tell you more things, but we have to stop now. But maybe in another possibility, we have the.
I really hope so. I really hope so.
But it was really, really beautiful. You really, I like it very much. Just are these little things that to polish a little bit these small things that will make it sound a little bit better.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any question or whatever, you just write me and we can speak, okay?
Great. Awesome. Thank you.
Good. Thank you, Ma. So, hello, Silvio.
Hi again. Hi again.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful class. I listened to it. It was
Oh, thank you.
quite nice. Really nice.
Thank you. Thank you so
Nice
much.
ideas, really good. So yeah, a little bit introduction to the piece. So this is
Yeah.
a sonata by Russian composer Konstantin Vasilyev. You probably heard of the piece, Three Oaks paintings by him. It's quite played, and there's this also piece Fatum by him.
Mm-hmm.
I chose this sonata as I was investigating a little bit something new, something fresh, and I stumbled upon this sonata. It has three movements: scherzo, passacaglia, which for me is one of the most beautiful pieces I ever approached, and the third movement, which is finale. Finale is very similar to the fourth movement of Jose Sonata.
Okay. Yes.
Same kind of spark, but yeah, this is the second one.
I think I listened to one time this sonata. I don't remember now everything, but the Passacaglia I was listening also, and it's really beautiful, really beautiful, very nice things, and very deep in many moments also.
Yes.
So looking forward to listening to you.
Yeah, especially the beginning and the andante misterioso. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly,
Very
exactly.
emotive, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm ready to listen to you
Yes.
when you went. Beautiful. Really, really, really fantastic. So beautiful. Very, 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 very nice ambient of this Pasacaglia. Really fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
So beautiful things. Uh, let's speak about some details. Really, I see again. It's a pity that I cannot listen. That the quality of the sound. I mean, because maybe I will comment you things now that probably you are doing, but here I cannot listen it well.
It's no problem, maestra. It's not really no problem. Yeah.
But at the beginning, let's speak about the first phrase. As I can see on the piece is one voice, and then we are introducing more voices into it.
Yes.
Right? So my feeling was a little bit like you were playing all the time the same volume. So if the beginning is just one phrase, is andante misterioso, it should be really, really very deep, very dark, very dark. It's just one voice. We need to put all the power in just one line. And of course, when we are introducing more voices, because later we have the chords plus the voices on the bass, pi, pam, 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 pi, pa, pi, pa. You know, this voices there. So we are introducing, yeah, we are introducing a little bit more. So, but at the beginning, I think my feeling is like it was a little bit still cold, a little bit cold.
Okay.
I need to sound a little bit more vibrato, more darkness on the notes. So if you play if play again the phrase.
Yes, just the.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. It's true, it's sostenido. Okay. Da bo bi ba ba, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but yeah, but I need more darkness. You know, when we play with the thumb, normal like this. You play apoyando, I guess, right?
Yes.
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 Okay. Where is your index finger?
Index finger is mostly on my first tree, so.
On the first string?
Yes, I use the thumb. Yes.
You say first string?
Yeah. So my first three fingers are mostly focused on the first three strings, right? And yeah, but now I use mostly the thumb in this passacaglia too, because the motive is mostly on the fourth string.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I have the opinion that every note should be with the thumb as well. But while you are playing the thumb, you say that your index finger it's on the first string. I understood. No.
It's on the right. It, let's say it's somewhere more closer to the second string. It's on the third string, but a little bit. How should I say?
Rush like this.
Yes, yes. I kind of make distance from the
But index is on the third string.
third. Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to say because
Okay.
I understood that you say the index finger is on the first string, and in this case, I would recommend to don't do it like that. So I think it's perfect that all the fingers should be first, second, and third string. And when we have the index on the third string, and we play the thumb, not not outside, but inside. It's more deep. It's more deep sound. We need to find to put how you say in English, muñeca, the
But I know exactly what you mean.
this
Yes, yes, yes.
this okay
Yeah.
should be more out. more
Yes.
out, because it's not the same if we make this sound. You see, this is a thumb also
Yes,
apoyando, or you see the difference?
yeah.
One thing is to do like this, look, and this is a matter
With
and which part of the nail we play as well. So if we play with this part of the nail, just with this corner, let's say, okay, will be more metallic, the sound, which
Yes.
normally it's fine for the basses because we need to list, they need to be present because they are mostly of the times making the harmony. And
clear, crystal clear, yes.
yeah, normally it's clear. But when we use the thumb more this way, okay, so using more the ramp,
Okay.
using these 2 points in this case, and putting the muñeca, I don't remember now the name in English, more out. So we
And then
find,
it's darker, yes. Just like this, right?
yeah,
Darker with the round, when you said about the nail, yes.
yeah, more out. So it's not with just one corner of the nail. It's not just from here. It's like this.
Yeah, basically using the entirety of the nail, like the whole nail.
All the wrap. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and we need to do it as much legato as possible. So if you put the finger before to play every note, it will sound a little bit ta, pa, pi, pa, pa, ti, do, ti, da, da. We don't need any single noise and nothing there. So it's pa, pi, pa, pam, but it's not it's
Yes, yes. I know.
yeah, it's not stopping, like, because if you make if you prepare the finger every time,
Yes.
it sounds a little bit cut. So we need to try to don't cut nothing there. You something. This is something. Yes, yes, yeah, and vibrato. A lot of vibrato.
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
This is exactly I was speaking with Emma about this also about the direction of the phrase, to don't give the same strength to all the notes. It's not ta pa 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 pa. No, it's ta da di da da. Right?
Exactly.
In this case, I would do. I know that we are speaking a lot about this phrase, but this is the phrase. This is the most important thing.
Yes, 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 exactly. Yeah.
So it's like, like the nocturnal, this part from
Yeah,
nocturna.
exactly like that. I
Same.
mean, it's the beginning of the piece. It's so delicate and sensitive. It kind
Exactly.
of sets the mood.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, how you do the vibrato of the first note?
So it's
Yeah.
like a first execution and then a slow vibrato after that. So
Yeah, but first the note sounds without any vibration, right? So, ta.
exactly like that. Yes, I use it.
Okay, exactly. Yeah, de pa pa pa. See,
Yes,
you will make it ta ti ta pa. It was something like this. Yes, pa 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 pa. Yeah, exactly. So take care because, for example, now at the beginning was like da do di da da Ti ta ta ta. You were doing like that. So
Again, yeah.
yeah. So
It's,
beautiful. Now it was much better, but I would practice a little bit more on that phrase. So I will.
yeah,
I would suggest you to work a little bit more on the darkness of this phrase, even more the direction of of the phrase. All the notes are telling to you when they are going up and when they are going down. Ta, do, ti, ta, ta, pa, 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 pa. Da, di, da, di, until there. Da, di, da, da, di, da, and then you're going down. And then here we have this chromatismus that you know, in the bar number 6. Yeah, here we have da 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 ba. We have this chromatisms here. So and it's sounding a little bit da de do da da.
yes, it's like
Yeah.
a dark,
Yeah,
the
yes.
darkest place.
Ba,
Yes.
ba, 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 ba. Is you know,
It's kind of introduction to the new mode.
and then I'm
No, no, no. It's
it's
normal.
in me. Yeah, but I was in re with Emma
Oh, you
before,
were in already. Okay, okay. No problem.
and then okay, because I see that you make and then you change here.
So it's like this. And then
Mm.
spread the three. Yes. And then the bass.
Okay, that's fine. But legato and vibrato, and maybe not don't play too much here. Play more here. Look, yeah. Try to find. We will go on now because otherwise we will not have time to see all the piece. But just I will suggest you to work really a little bit more on the darkness of this phrase. Try to don't make any cut in the middle. Uh, really a lot of legato, a lot of vibrato, and really deep, really deep.
Yeah, it's very interesting, this approach with the Misterioso and everything. It was quite.
Yes, but we need to listen it because sometimes we play and we think about that, but it's not sounding exactly like that.
Yes,
Because
yes.
I think you could do it much better. You could work a little bit more on that and
No, no
do
problem.
much more.
Exactly, the inspiration of the piece. Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
We
So
can.
let's go on now because otherwise we will not have time to speak about
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, let's go. Very nice, very nice. One thing, now it was much better on the bar 31
Okay.
when we have people, ti da da da. So, is this father?
Yes.
Okay, because when you were playing the first time, it was sounding a little bit like te, like the melody was re, and then this is a do. It's a mi. It's un do.
Yes. You're talking about bar number 30?
31.
31, okay. Yeah, it says
Yeah.
here, it's written C sharp, but it's actually E. I listened to the composer playing, and it's actually it's actually a wrong published note there.
Ah, okay. You say that way. You say this one.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
But
yes, yes. Exactly.
okay, no, because I see that it was written another note, but also when you were playing, it was on like but we have the melody here that's ti do da di, right?
Yes, yes.
And as you are playing this, you play these notes here, right? No? Yeah, this so la te bo ba bi. You have to, yeah. If you give too much importance to this note, it doesn't sound like the melody is beep bo ba bi. It sounds more like te di, and this is like a middle voice. But actually, it's di do da di, right? Yeah.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Right.
I written something here, but I don't understand my. I know
Yeah, I can
now.
see.
Here, I don't understand what I wanted to tell you there, but yeah, I can understand what I was written there. But
Problem,
it
yeah.
was basically I was writing fast and I don't remember now. But here I wanted to tell you about this, and here basically you do it very nice. As I was telling to you, like the first phrase is just one note, and then we are introducing a little bit more. So we need to give the impression that every time is getting more nervous in a
Yeah,
way, you know.
intensity brings there, right? Yes.
Yeah, but it's not nervosity on running, but it's on
Yes,
making it
it kind
more
of. I know exactly what you mean by more by intensity and like vibrato and
exact,
stuff like that. Yes. The,
exactly. So we need to give this impression. Okay.
so from here maybe.
Okay, very nice. But some moments also before, just check it. Check later. You can check it. For example, now like in bar 41,
Okay.
pi pa pa ta ti ta tam. So
Yeah, that's the motive. Yes.
we have here. We need to write it in 5 minutes. Okay, okay, 5 minutes.
That's good. We can work the whole sonata in 5 minutes.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes, I
take
know.
here the legato bit. Do di do di. Yeah, But I did pa pi pa pi pa pi pa. Exactly. These kind of things is happening to you sometimes before as well. That it's something a little bit like a syncopa pa pi pa pa.
Yes, 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 yes.
And actually, it's not like this. This part is everything so much legato, everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Okay.
take care to don't make this kind of accents and this kind of beep, this punte, punct. Uh, take care because it was also happening before as well. These kind of things. And now, what it comes now, the arpeggio. Now here, as I was having a look, we have different impulse of the basses.
Yes.
In different parts. So normally we have pim, pam, 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 like the beginning, right? Tita, 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 tita. One. But here is different, you see?
Yes.
Here is different. Until now, we had three basses the same. Ta, ta, pam, 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 tam. We have three, but now look what we have. Pim. You know, in the bar
Bar
49.
49. Yes.
Yeah. So you see, now we don't have pam, pam, pam. Now we have pam, pim, pam, pam, pim, pam, pam. You see the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the question here is if you want to the pam, pi, pam, pam, pi, pam, or you want to the pam, pim, pam, pam, and go to the first beat.
Yes.
You
Yes.
understand? What
I understand.
uh, I don't know how is this. Well, I'm
Yes,
not doing it. Yeah, I'm doing it well. Well, pi, ti, pam, pam. You know, like the third one is going to the first. Because at the beginning it was pam, 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 pam. But now it's pam, pim, pam, pam, pim. You see the difference? Like,
I know exactly. Yes, yes. The third
yeah.
one you're saying about. Yes.
Yeah, but it's not a matter of giving a strong accent because all this part is should be also is we are in arpeggios. Tarita, tira, ti, tarita, tira, ti,
Yes,
ta.
it's
So
like
isn't
waves.
it? It's not really an accent, but I mean the impulse of the bass.
Impulse.
So
Okay.
the impulse of the
Yes.
bass, yeah. So tira, te, tura, ti, tarita, tira, ti, tarita, tira, ti. This is at the beginning, right? So
Yes.
play from the beginning, from poco agitato. Now, bam, bam. Now we can. Perfect. Just here, I wanted to tell you also here now we have it's the same impulse as at the beginning, but now we have the bass a little bit in a octave here. It's not anymore on the bass, so it's here. Right?
Yes.
Okay. We are starting with sol, and now if you see, we have a chromatismus with the bass. Di, da, di, da, da, whatever it is. And then here. So we have this chromatism. We need to listen this a little bit more. So if we do all the basses with the same intensity, we lose this beautiful color of the chromatismus.
Charm of the.
Yeah, and so you are making a big pausa when you start this bar.
Like Roletando, so it makes
With-
like a bigger impact.
Exactly, I like very much. So the starting of this bar, I would suggest you to really do it. So I mean, should be soft, but should be deep.
Yeah.
This note.
Maybe I can try the bar before.
And then the chromatismus, you know, it's not, you cannot play with the same intensity in this bar than on the bar 56 than on the bar 67, because we are making this chromatismus. So
Yes.
we need to introduce this color of the chromatismus.
Yes,
It should be not the same.
yeah, expect it, yes.
Yeah. Vibrato, vibrato, vibrato. This was very beautiful. So now I like it much more, the color you give on the basses here. Take care about the vibrato. This is very important to me, this cantabile here. And now when you are giving this intensity until the pesante, until the bar 72, very beautiful. But here I think we are allowed to run a little bit. So if this arpeggio, we do it too much under control, maybe it's too pesante.
Yes.
In my opinion, I mean, I think when we are preparing this moment, when we arrive to the bar 72, which is the chord, the big chord, so we can do it with this crescendo, but in a little bit of not accelerando. I mean, it could be wrong understood if I say accelerando, but what I mean is just that this arpeggio should not sound that
Too much like every
too
single.
pesante,
Yes.
yeah.
It's like
No, before. No, I mean before, just the bars before what we are preparing. I mean this. It's not the same when we make ta 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 ti ta 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 ti ta 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 ta. This is too static, okay?
Yes.
But we are preparing for this bar in number 72, so maybe it's good to. It's different, you know, when you say tira ta tira ti tiri ti tiri ti ti, that ta 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 ti ta 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 ti ta 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 ta. This is static. This is,
Yes.
you know. So and it
too like cemented kind of
yeah, too static. Yeah, but so that's what I mean in this little accelerando or this flexibility on the arpeggio. Yeah, that tira ta tira ta tira ta tira ta tira ta tira ta ta. It's not.
Yes.
And now the rhythm here, I think you are doing it a little bit too slow. Tim, pa pa pam pam. Pa, pa, pam. Yeah. Before you were doing it too slow, I think.
Yeah, it was because of the motif pesante, so maybe I kind of a little bit was dragged behind, but yeah, it's still kind of. I don't want to rush it too bit, so.
No. Pesante is you should do it exactly in the tempo. Pim, pa pa pam,
Yes.
pesante. So the same. In this case, I would tell you to do every chord same intensity.
Yes.
It's not like other moments, like I tell you, don't give the same intensity to every note. Like, for example, in this arpeggio, if we give same intensity intensity,
Yes.
then it's too static. But here, in this case, we need to have to give same intensity to every chord. Pam, pa pa pam, pam. But when you listen, when you read here, pesante doesn't mean that should be slower than the tempo that it is. Should be holding the tempo, but the intensity of all the chords should be the same. Tim, pa pa pam, pam, pa pa pam, pam. Maybe it's a way to legato to me. How is it? It's like this. When you play the last bar, yeah. So try to don't cut the mi too early. Yeah, exactly. Now it's more legato.
Yeah, the E and F. Okay.
Because if we cut, we are passing. Yeah. Okay. Immediately. Yeah. Try to don't cut ti ti pa. Sorry. Ti ti tra.
Okay.
Okay. So. So to the, and then if you prepare the fingers, or if you cut the mi, then we listen a little bit cut there.
Yes.
To take care.
Yes, a little bit like that. I understand. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, and well, unfortunately, we have to stop now. But these
Yes,
are just
no problem.
just a little tips in order.
Yeah, always welcome. I mean, I really love the way how you approach the phrase, and I really like how you describe it and everything. And it's been a real pleasure working with you.
Oh, thank you. It's really a big pleasure for me to listen to you both, guys. Really fantastic, and you are so talented and playing really very nice. You both of you. And I just Sylvia, just work a little bit more on this first phrase, especially this first phrase. Try to give all your passion in it.
Yes.
On it.
Thank
And
you so
very
much.
dark, and I told you to both of you, if really you want to ask me whatever, you just write me, and we can have a talk whenever you want.
No problem.
Thank you.
Okay.
I really hope to see you soon, and
Yeah.
until everything ends. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
the last concert I've ever been before Corona time, it was your concert in Samobor, so it was
Oh really? Oh.
quite a way to start the quarantine. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah,
This was in March.
yeah, March. It was like the last week for the whole world.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Before everything started.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I really hope that we can meet soon again in festivals, and to have a nice talk together, to drink something together, and
Definitely.
and to listen to you, of course.
Yeah, thank you.
So it was
Yeah,
great to see you, and as I was saying to you, anything, just we can talk anytime.
that's really generous. Thank you so much. Have a really nice day, and thank you again.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Ciao.